Hi everyone, I'm Nick, and these are the Sennheiser 4.40 BT wireless headphones. These are the Bluetooth version of the 4.30 that I reviewed and really liked a while back. And Sennheiser also has the 4.50 BT NC, which adds active noise cancellation. The 4.40 BT go for $150, and I'll put a link below if you want to check out the current price or pick up a pair. I really like the 4.30, so let's take a look to see if the 4.40 are worth it. Starting off with what's in the box, besides the headphones, you get an audio cable to use these as wired headphones. It has a 2.5mm plug on the headphone end, and a standard 3.5mm plug on the other. You can turn and lock the audio cable to keep it from getting unplugged. The audio cable doesn't have an inline mic or control, so when these are plugged in they function just like normal headphones. You also get a micro USB cable to charge, some documentation, and a fabric travel pouch. The headphones are made entirely of plastic, but they feel solid and well built. They're lightweight but feel durable, and there's no creaking in the plastic. There's the Sennheiser name on the top of the headband, and on the inside it's lined with rubber with a small amount of padding. That's okay though because these feel really lightweight and put very little pressure on the top of your head. There are Sennheiser logos on each side of the headband, which is adjustable with clicks in each position, and they can fold up too, which is great if you plan to take these with you. The ear cups are covered in matte plastic that has a nice feel, but they do show oils from your skin. Not as bad as gloss plastic, but you will notice some smudges. The ear cups pivot up and down and will swivel left and right. As I mentioned in the review of the 4.30, the ear cups are pretty big and I can see them out of the corner of my eye. These also use the same leatherette ear pads as the 4.30, which are extremely soft and comfortable, but I'm not a fan of the narrow oval shape. There's a ton of padding and they're very deep, so the drivers don't press up against my ears, but if you have larger ears, then they fit very snug and can get pretty warm. The extra cushioning and snug fit does block a lot of outside noise though. I like that these make a nice seal around your ears. One thing I noticed with the ear pads though is how much oil they show. That's not something I see on other headphones. The ear pads are replaceable though, which is nice. Clamping force seems to be just right on these, making a good seal and staying secure without putting too much pressure on my head. These are very comfortable to wear for hours, but they do get a little warm after a while. All the controls are on the right ear cup. From the left, you have an LED indicator for power and pairing. There are also voice prompts when you power them on and make a connection, and the female voice will also tell you when the battery is getting low. Next to that is the power button, then the multifunction button. You can press it in to play, pause, answer, or end a call, or hold it down for 2 seconds to bring up Siri or Google Now. You can also slide it to fast forward or go back a track, and if you slide and hold, you can also fast forward or rewind. Then there's your volume, headphone jack, micro USB port to charge, and mic. There are actually 2 mics, this one and then the one on the outside of the right ear cup. The mic sounds great for voice calls. The caller on the other end couldn't tell I was using headphones, and you can hear your voice playback as well, so you won't be talking too loudly. There's NFC on the left ear cup for quick pairing, so if you have an NFC enabled device, just tap it to the logo and it will quickly pair. Otherwise, pairing through Bluetooth is quick. You can pair 2 devices at once, so I was able to have my tablet and phone connected at the same time and play music from each without having to pair or unpair. Bluetooth performance was great too. I was easily able to get a solid connection from one end of my house to the other, and it only dropped out when I walked outside past 50 feet. These also have aptX, so if you have a compatible device, you'll get the best quality connection. I don't have any aptX devices, but I found these to sound great whether plugged in or wireless. Battery life here is great as well. You'll get up to 25 hours. It's not as good as the 40 hours you'll get with the Skull Candy Crusher Wireless or the Beats Solo 3, but it's still better than most of the competition. Just like the wired version of these headphones, these have a warm sound with some extra weight on the low end. The bass is emphasized here, but it's not overpowering, and it gives a good balance with punchy kick drums. These don't give you the crazy amount of bass that you can get with the Skull Candy Crusher Wireless or the Sony MDR XB950BT, but to me these give just enough of a bump in the low end to satisfy bass lovers, but not take over completely. I'd recommend either of those headphones if you want a ton of bass, but these are definitely worth a listen. These have strong mids as well. They're rich and clean, and vocals have a good amount of presence. The highs are detailed and clear, but they aren't as bright as I personally like, but they sound good at full blast and they don't get harsh. These have a nice wide soundstage too with good stereo separation. These sound great for a wide range of music, whether listening to bass heavy tracks or not. And these sound great for movies too. The bass gets deep without distorting or drowning out the dialogue. I really like the way these sound, They have an accurate sound overall with rich bass that seems to be just the right amount for me. And again, you can get wireless headphones that have more bass, but these are still really fun to listen to. So that wraps it up. These sound great with nice deep bass. They're lightweight and they feel really well made. I like that these have NFC for quick pairing, and the battery life is great too. Even though everything's plastic here, they don't feel cheap. My only nitpick with these is the oval shaped ear cups. They do feel a little cramped and get warm, but they're still very comfortable. There's a link in the description below if you want to pick these up, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.